The following event occurred in the summer of 2022, during an adventure that took me from the East Coast to the West Coast and back again. I logged over 8,400 miles. I was traveling through northern Nevada via the legendary Highway 50. I think Life magazine once named it the most lonesome road in the USA. It is pretty desolate in places. In my planning, I found several cool things about Highway 50. The original Pony Express Trail crosses it in places. That really got my attention. As a boy, nothing was cooler than stories of the Pony Express riders. I jumped on that trail as soon as I found it. I was in awe. To think I was covering the same ground as those guys way back when. Becky was my trusty steed as I made my way through the banditos with the sun beating down on us. Much of the trail was two-track. You could tell it doesn't get used a lot. In places, I had to stop and open gates like a ranch hand. But that's another story. Also along Highway 50 was the town of Eureka and the Jackson Hotel. It's on a few lists as one of the most haunted hotels in America. It was featured on the TV show Ghost Adventures. That's how it made it into my trip. Had to check it out. Now I can't say if the place is haunted or not, but I can testify that it's creepy. While it's had a few updates, it's still very old. The night I spent there, we had me and 2 couples there. 5 people alone in the hotel, no staff. The staff is in a building down the street. Yeah, it made it creepy. Nothing haunty happened during the night. Maybe there were strange noises. Maybe my brain manufactured them. I enjoyed it though. Now for the thing. The thing this story is about. The thing that happened along Highway 50. The thing I'll never forget. I was driving along. Pretty much nothing on either side of me. Then very suddenly, not very high above me, something very, very fast flew over. I used the word very a lot there, didn't I? Anyway, it was some type of jet. I don't know what kind other than fast. Very fast. Then there was another, flying low and fast. I decided to pull over and try to get a photo or two. Within minutes, if not seconds, 2 white unmarked SUVs showed up. Both were behind me, very close. I got the hint and put down my camera and eased onto the road. Once I hit about 25 miles per hour, the one in the rear jumped out and got in front of me. Now I was sandwiched between the two. We ramped up to about 40, then there was a single dirt turnoff to the left. The lead car took the turn and gassed it hard down the dirt road. The other guy stayed on my tail for about another mile, then pulled some kind of slingshot move and got in front of me. Then out of nowhere, this black attack-looking helicopter was over us, matching our speed. After about a mile of this, the white truck pulls his best Jim Rockford turnaround and stops in the left lane to give me the stink eye as I pass by him. As soon as I pass him, the helicopter disappears like magic. It was there, then it wasn't. I waited for several miles before I pulled over to collect my wits. I have no doubt they ran a complete check on me from my tag. Here's the real kicker. The next day I talked to my son back home, 2,000 miles away. He said some guy in a white truck showed up at the house, walked around it, possibly knocked on the door and left. My son was working nights and was just waking up, so he did not go to the door. Coincidence? Maybe, unless you're Leroy Jethro Gibbs. I'm no doubt on some new watch list now. Be careful if you're out in the desert. There are a number of things out there that can get you.